Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. I got to tell you, folks, just like this says, we are in deep. This is like a bad movie. This is like a skit or a movie that Babylon Bee would put together. I mean, what the hell is going on? I'm going to show you a short clips of our current vice president and the Democrat nominee now officially for president of the United States. I don't understand why the 14-odd million people in this country that voted for Joe Biden in the primaries. Now, I am no Joe Biden fan at all. Those 14 million people voted, took the time, either mailed in their primary vote or came in person. Most came in person, spent their personal time, and then when Biden won, basically had enough nominees, I should say delegates, to be nominated. They threatened him and pulled him out and put in Kamala Harris, who got 0 votes, literally, and 0 delegates. In 2020, she got 0 delegates as well. In fact, if you remember, she would consider herself a higher tier candidate. Yeah, okay. And then she got some internal polling that showed that primary in California was coming up. And she saw she was going to get slaughtered in her own home state. So she shut down her campaign just to save face. And went back to the Senate and did really, really good work, like ragging and accusing Supreme Court justices of all kinds of horrible stuff. This woman's a sociopath. Let's check it out.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
No, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah. Like, what do you want to know?
Well, I want to give you the.
Hello. 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 Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I am Kamala Harris. My pronouns are she and her. I am a woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit.
Now, think about this for a minute. This woman might be commander-in-chief of the most powerful army in the world and the largest economy in the world. I know some of you Democrats just can't stand Trump. I get it. I'm a big Trump supporter. I don't agree with you, but I understand in some ways why you dislike him. If you're one of the 14 million people that voted for Biden in the primary, and these people knew he was mentally unstable. They knew. And so did the mainstream media. Until that debate, when Obama and all the big shot Democrats, Hillary Clinton, gave the mainstream media the green light to go after Biden, they all knew, including Harris here, that he was unstable and had no business running. She kept her mouth shut because she thought, hey, you know what? Joe's not going to make 4 years. I'll just sit by and wait. Time is on my side. Well, they didn't want her either. And Joe Biden was stubborn. They finally gave an ultimatum. Either you drop out of the race, finish out your term, we're going to do the 25th Amendment against you. He said, okay, then he turned around immediately and endorsed Vice President Harris. That was his way of saying, F you. And now here we are. This is like a high school play. Let's listen on to more stupidity.
I actually asked my team to do a Venn diagram. I love Venn diagrams. I just love Venn diagrams. You know, the 3 circles, right?
Boy, everyone is stupid except me.
Invested an additional $12 billion into community banks. because we know community banks are in the community. Our world is increasingly more interconnected and interdependent. That is especially true when it comes to the climate crisis, which is why we will work together and continue to work together to address these issues, to tackle these challenges, and to work together as we continue to work operating from the new norms, rules, and agreements that we will convene to work together on to galvanize global action.
Are you stupid or something?
So
You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. This is the best the Democrats can come up with? Well, they couldn't field a candidate this late after Biden endorsed her. This isn't just a shot by Biden to the Democrat Party that pushed him out. This is a shot to the country he supposedly loved and said he needed to save from Donald Trump. Even Nancy Pelosi, was it yesterday or the day before? She thinks that Joe Biden's likeness should go out of Mount Rushmore. These people are delusional. Delusional.
to that end, we are announcing today also that we will assist Jamaica in COVID recovery by assisting in terms of the recovery efforts in Jamaica that have been essential to, I believe, what is necessary to strengthen not only the issue of public health, but also the economy.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
This is embarrassing.
And it's so close.
It's 50 meters away now.
She's using binoculars to look 50 meters. And of course, the Army guy's going to be polite and calls her ma'am. She is the vice president after all. You've got to be kidding me.
That's
right,
what
that's
Korea
it.
at the Woodlawn.
That's it.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
You exist in the context.
Stop it. Get some help.
And talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time.
Oh, my God.
So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs. And there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? And don't think for a minute that our geopolitical enemies in this world, and there's plenty of them, especially China and Russia, aren't seeing these videos. That Putin isn't looking at this and going, oh boy, what a moron. It's incredible to me. Absolutely incredible. She's a Democratic nominee for President of the United States. And the vast majority of people that vote for her will vote for her because she's a woman and she's not white. You know, that may work in Canada or a small European country. Who cares? The United States. Let's listen on.
We have worked to expand investment in community banks. Because you see, community banks specialize in providing loans and financial assistance to small business owners. As the name suggests, community banks are in the community.
Okay, what the
No shit. You gotta be kidding me. You know that community banks are for small businesses in the community. No kidding, really? And she thinks she's top tier. When I talk, people listen. I'm sharp. I'm profound.
Culture is it is a reflection of our moment and our time, right? And present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment. And we should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because, you know.
Whoops, there it goes. Yep, my brain stopped.
It comes in the morning.
Now, even you Democrats out there, even you say you follow and support Vice President Harris, what the hell did she just say that makes any sense? You're voting for her because Hillary Clinton would have been the first woman, and that evil troll Donald Trump stopped the first woman from being president of the United States. Well, we're going to fix that and get back Trump too. You picking somebody because of their gender and their race? Didn't you used to criticize the southern states years ago for picking their candidates by race? The Democratic Party hasn't changed at all. She's getting picked in large part because she's not white. How evil is that?
I asked my team actually to do I love Venn diagrams. I really just love Venn diagrams.
Are you stupid or something?
So I asked them to do a Venn diagram for me. Who doesn't love a yellow school bus?
Oh my gosh. She's a sociopathic version of Mr. Rogers. Except Mr. Rogers was an incredibly intelligent man and a good one. Who doesn't like a school bus? You know, the only difference is she tilts her head and clicks her gum. She's missing that part. It's like the old 1980s Valley Girl. You got to be kidding me.
Right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? There's something about and most of us, many of us went to school on the yellow school bus, right? And it's part of our experience growing up.
She didn't ride in the yellow school bus. She lived in, when her parents broke up, my understanding, her dad's from Jamaica and her mother's from southern India. Now, that being said, when they split up, I guess they got divorced, and the mother moved her as a child to Montreal, in a very, very high-end section of Montreal, with the very high-end expensive schools. I believe it was a Catholic school on top of it, but that I just heard that. I can't confirm it. All high-end. She didn't stand on the corner in a freezing cold, waiting for the yellow school bus to bring her to one of the best schools in the city of Montreal, if not all of Canada. What a con job.
Today, the business of our work is for the council to report on the work that has occurred since our last meeting across these areas. We will today also discuss the work yet ahead, the work we must still do to continue to move forward.
I think it's very important, as you have heard from so many incredible leaders, for us at every moment in time.
Now watch in the background. There's a young man on the left, two ladies on the middle and right. Some of the time they're nodding their head. She's saying absolutely nothing. But for a while there, the lady on the right is looking at her like she just got a big shot of Novocaine. They're just happy to be in the picture. You know, they're going to be famous. It's amazing to me. Absolutely incredible. Let's listen on.
And certainly this one, to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present.
That was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life.
And to be able to contextualize it, to understand where we exist in the history and in the moment as it relates not only to the past but the future.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Yeah. Yeah, you must think we have. She is so condescending, it's ridiculous.
Hello.
I want to talk to you. Okay, I can first.
They want to know
We're there after two.
Brown brush.
I mean,
I was waiting for you to say it. Love goodness.
Guys, can you imagine waking up every morning and hearing that? Really? Let's listen on. This could be the President of the United States. She has a decent chance.
you're like, how she always got to say, you and
You make laugh.
And your answer is part of the job.
So,
Whatever she's on, can I have some of it? Hopefully it's legal.
okay, she don't need that.
I'm sure.
Okay. You're welcome. Pull out a Venn diagram.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Folks, we are in deep, deep. Until the next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.